It's the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll see Isaiah Pacheco, your standard at running back this season, pacing the league in rushing.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Jacksonville offense ready to go to work for the first time. Leading them out, the former #1 overall pick back in the 2021 draft, it's Trevor Lawrence.
I think when you go back and watch the film for last week, Mike, he played fairly well for the most part. Now, are there some things to clean up? Absolutely. Some of his footwork, both inside and outside the pocket, still has a long way to go. The occasional errant throw or just thinking, hey, I've got a big arm, I'm going to fit this ball in the window. Some of that stuff needs to get cleaned up, but overall, not bad. But what matters the most in wins and losses, and he just wasn't the difference maker his team needed when they needed him the most.
Hey, go, 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 go. Here we go, Sahara.
Davis going in motion.
Here we go, Sahara.
Lawrence now on second down. That's into the hands of Gabe Davis. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
2nd and 7.
Hey, Lion.
In the pistol, here's Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Davis heading in motion. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the 2nd-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
One thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him. He does a good job staying even-keeled. You don't know if he just threw a pick or if he just led his team to a touchdown drive, and that was kind of the case last week. He didn't let it snowball into a bunch of back-breaking mistakes. He just shook it off and kept playing. Now, can he keep that mentality as the rest of the year unfolds? And if he does, he's going to give his team a chance every single week.
Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's in. Touchdown, Tennessee. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Titans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Travis Etienne and the Jaguar offense ready to get back to work. And he's had a strong start to this season, right there in the mix with the NFL leaders in rushing. 1st and 10.
Rip, 23.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. Now he takes off. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that 1st down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's Etienne. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
Hey, go.
Lawrence on the draw, it's Etienne. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
All right, let's go. Silver.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move.
Silver.
Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sir.
Davis going in motion.
Here we go, sir.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Now a handoff, Etienne, and the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
That is caught side of the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
And this is where it pays to have a strong arm to throw this sort of outbreaking route, Mike, towards the boundary in tight coverage. You got to have a lot of faith that you're going to get that ball there. If you're a little late or this ball is underthrown, it could result in a pick 6 the other direction. Instead, he fires it and he puts it on a line, and the result is a touchdown.
From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Like 24.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
One quarter in the books. Here's 2nd and 6. A give here to Pacheco. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25. They'll run right side with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Here's Pacheco. Powering forward. He's in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Titans. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
On red.
Now Lawrence. First down throw there is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Decent 24. No! Here we go.
Once again, it's ETN. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, go, go. Go.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Phil.
Lawrence. A throw on the move is caught. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
Hey, lion. Alert.
A first down throw for Lawrence. That caught by Davis. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Hey.
At the 20-yard line.
A carry here for Etienne. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
3rd down, 3 to go.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Davis heading in motion. Lawrence. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone.
That one, taken in. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. He's been a machine in the red zone here first couple of months of the season. In fact, leading the NFL in rushing touchdowns. Inside the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. And the big night continues. That last run gives him yardage to put him over 100 for the game. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more of this Thursday opener after this. A handoff to Pacheco. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. They'll run the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Will Levis. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his second touchdown tonight. The extra point is up and through. And the Titans will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, run!
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go.
Easy, route.
Back to throw. Lawrence. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Now here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for Etienne. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Lawrence out quickly to Thomas on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
All right, let's go.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll try and get there on the ground. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. So instead of going for the 1st down, in comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Jaguars get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. To throw is Levis. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Right zero. 22 window.
To throw is Levis. Again, working deep downfield.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback...
Back to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Lion! Here we go, son.
Lawrence now. He'll let it go deep left sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He fields it at the 8. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Titans offense and their running back set to go once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he'll get this one across midfield. Brought down after a pickup of a half dozen. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Pacheco. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. in there on the stop. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Like 13.
They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Titans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Hey! Bring it! Check! Panther!
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23. It's hot.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
On red.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He is in. Touchdown, Jaguars. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Jaguars go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. And he continues to rack up the yardage on the ground, and that last run puts him over 200 rushing yards in this game. Once again, it's Pacheco. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Give him 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A give here to Pacheco. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain.
And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tennessee. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The extra point is good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage.
31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Take right open.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive.
red, on red. Here we go,
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Second down, Lawrence. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's ETN. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Hey, Lion!
Throwing is Lawrence. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Punting unit comes on. Jaguars will kick it away. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. A handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to have enough for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down. On the carry, it's Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. And with that last run, that makes this a really special season. It puts him over 1,500 yards on the ground for the year, continuing to climb the single-season rushing chart. And the Titans are going to be set up with a first and goal as strong running takes them down to the 9. Here's a run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. They'll go with him again. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Titans. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Jags offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey. Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Now 2nd and inches.
Red 23. Red.
They'll drop to throw. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Mike 49.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. On 2nd down, Pacheco. And the Titans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Pacheco to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. On the ground, here's Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 3rd touchdown of the game, and it adds up to 16 now on the season. And making a hat trick, that is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Brian Thomas now and the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Catch made right side by Thomas. 2nd and 7. Lawrence. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, run!
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. He gets free. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Titans. What a spectacular take back for the score. You can stay in your own end zone and just take the touchback. Better yet, go the other way and get the touchdown.
And just a great heads-up play there, Mike, not only to secure the ball in the end zone, but then to recognize he had an alley. He's able to outrun the rest of those guys, and now he finds himself taking it all the way back for 6.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Jacksonville, good night, everyone.